The mindfulness practice is in order to deepen and develop the quality of awareness. We are conscious beings, and potentially we're conscious that we're conscious beings. In other words, we can bring the quality of awareness to our consciousness, so that we're actually in our bodies, in our feelings, present with our thoughts, and really just aware of what's going on. So many of us, I think, are habitually preoccupied, thinking about something else and not present with what we're doing. Awareness has always been at the heart of the Beshara school's education, and this course is no more than giving specific focus to the cultivation of that.
I mean, for me, the aim that I want for my life is just to love my reality constantly, or to love reality constantly. For example, the thing that you're doing, even if it's just washing up, or it becomes very important, because you are really looking at it with all your being. You are really doing it with all your being. So things take, even the little thing can take big importance. The connection with my body, you know, how is in these moments of awareness, or of being present, your body tells you things and it's communicating. There is a dialogue, there is a communication, and that was really interesting to see how my states can change just by listening to my body, or by spending a bit of time with it. In a way, I can notice the difference in my way of being. When I practice, it's something is easier in life.
I think one of the most profound benefits of mindfulness is making a distinction between the reality of myself and thought. A thought is a thought, and it's one of the things that happens. Some of those thoughts are good thoughts, some are bad, but they're just thoughts. The distinction between thought and myself is all important, and it's a distinction that many of us are not actually trained to make. So this is a very, very big step towards seeing things much more clearly about what I am and what I'm not.
I'm very familiar with the experience that you are removed from your life, you're removed from yourself, you're removed one thought away from what's going on, which I find really painful and troubling. One of the main things in mindfulness that appeals to me is that it's not from books, and it's not somebody else's wisdom, and you only can refer to yourself. And nobody can tell you that it's wrong or right, because you have direct experience of it. And this thing of direct experience without intermediary really appeals to me. And I actually love doing it. I consider it like a meeting with something precious in me.
In mindfulness, we're developing a practice. It's by definition experiential. So we're not learning about how to be, we're discovering what we can be.
Well, one of the things that was very clear to me when I started the practice was just how much of my time I spent in planning or the future, or reviewing the past, or wanting to be somewhere different than where I was. In my work with young people, my professional work, it is really helpful to be able to be in the moment and not be constantly referring to things that went wrong or worrying about what will happen another time. You open up the potential for looking at yourself and knowing yourself in a much, much larger and bigger way as a whole human being. It actually illuminates your, if you like, spiritual or human capacities. The course actually was much, much larger than my expectations. It introduced me to a practice which is an entry into a different way of being.
There is a great upsurge of joy, which comes with an appreciation that I'm not what I thought I was. It's a great relief, and that joy is actually also the beginnings of a new appreciation of life.